Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to this episode of Mitsubishi Upgrades. Today, we're working on the Evo. On this particular episode, we are doing the Short Ram air intake install on RAIKA, the Evolution VIII. We're really excited to get this done just because it's something that this car has needed, and when we go to tune it, it's going to really improve the performance of this vehicle. So, let's get to it. Right now I'm actually trying to get a screw that I dropped inside of the engine bay out because, yeah, that was my bad. But let's get back to the work. Somebody tried to grow in there. See this? Somebody tried to live in here. Alright, so we've removed the head unit. We're about to pull out that bit of pipe work right there. And now we're currently working on getting the blow-off valve detached. We've already got the turbo manifold disconnected, as you can see down there. So once that bolt gets removed, you'll be able to pull it out, take off any other lead lines that are needed, and go from there. So, one connection you need to disconnect is this. There's also the vacuum line from the crankcase. That's disconnected. The turbo and the blow-off valve both, obviously. And then this box and the mass air connection here. So, now that all those are off, we're going to try and clean them off a little bit, because when you pair them up with something new, you don't want any filter grind to separate the two. Also, while we're here, I just want to show you guys this. Yes, it's filthy on the outside, but look at the carving of it. I don't know if you can see that in there. There is a lot of it on the inside. It's just kind of dusty and murky in there, and that's from the crankcase. So, this is why you would like to use aluminum, so that this type of stuff, you know, it doesn't build up too much, and you can clean it out easier in the aluminum than you can with this type of bonded, well, plastic rubber stuff. So let's get the new stuff started. If you guys know any one thing about me, it's I like to pre-assemble the crap out of anything that I can. With this system, it allows you to do that. Now we're doing pre-assembly part 2. This time it's with the pièce de résistance. This is the pipe work. Yes, I did red to try and match the block to the pipe, so, but no, try to keep it somewhat color coded. One thing I will say as well is that when you put the turbo coupler on, it's the smaller side. For this particular kit, if you have a stock turbo, it's the smaller side that goes in. Not the bigger side, the smaller side. It's really windy, that's why I'm wearing the hoodie, if you were wondering. But now we're going to plug this up to the crankcase line, the blow-up valve, and the turbo. Alright, so after a bit of work, we finally got it in here. It took us about an hour. This, word of warning, takes forever. But we've got the crankcase, the blow-off valve, turbo, and then underneath, I don't know if you can see it, right there, that is the boost solenoid. So, now it's the easy step, putting on the head. First, replace that right there, which was a bolt, one of these bolts. Place it with the rubber grommet. That's going to give you the distance you need to put on the full pre-assembled head. Alright, now on most cars this is where you would stop and go, yay, we're done. But there's one last step. Because this is a short rim, I want this to be protected from the heat. So there's basically a trick. You just got to kind of wheel this in there, bolt it down in two locations. One's on the battery holder and one's down there. And once that's done, that's when you're basically done. This just allows for colder air to be getting to this instead of warmer air. This is a tip for you guys, in case you were wondering. It is easier to put this piece on with that filter head off. So that's what we did. So you torch down that bolt first, make it easy, and then tilt the battery a little bit this way so that this would now put the filter back on. And that's all there is to it, guys. It's a really simple, really straightforward modification. Not much is involved in it. It's just unbolting a few parts and then plugging in the new ones and bolting those in instead. It's one of the easiest modifications you could do. Several YouTubers have often recommended to do an air intake as a first mod just because it does change the way it sounds, and it does sound amazing. Unfortunately, RAIKA-chan right now, the reason why we don't have a nice little audio clip at the end like I normally would like to is because RAIKA-chan is actually benched at the moment due to a frozen transmission. Not sure what exactly happened, but the poor car, it just can't move at all right now. So yeah, sadly that's where that's at with her. However, I can say while it was running, it sounded amazing. Boost seemed to come on a little bit sooner, and for lack of better terms, much more smoothly. Before, when boost would come on, it would come on pretty suddenly, but it would also come on almost like it was getting too much PSI. And with this new setup, I don't know what it is about it, but it definitely is handling the PSI that it's receiving much more cleanly, without any sort of having to constantly autocorrect like it was doing before with the stock air intake system. So I feel like this air intake that's on there now from AEM is really going to help make a very big difference down the line. Again, this isn't a modification that necessarily increases horsepower at first. What it really needs is a tune for the ECU to really optimize its usage, get more power out of it naturally. But it is a modification that, when done right and paired with a great tune, can really help make a difference for the car as far as breathability and how well the wastegate performs and things of that nature. All in all, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Like and subscribe for more Car Rant and Mitsubishi upgrades. And we will see you guys on another episode of Car Rant. God bless and peace!